morning, everybody. Terry from Terry's Philippine Journey coming from Iloilo this morning. Just thought I'd talk a little bit here on this video about what I think of Iloilo, the city. So I've been here about 5 or 6 months now. It's in the morning, about 6 o'clock. I've lost track of the day. I think it's Friday. Is today Friday or Saturday? Huh? Friday? I think it's Saturday. I see a lot of joggers. Anyhow, it really doesn't matter. It's about 6 o'clock. So, yeah, lose track of time when you're not working and retired. So anyhow, some of the things I like or maybe don't like about the city. So overall, I think it's a pretty safe city. It's fairly clean. I find people, friendly. Really like this bikeway I'm walking on here. It's a walk bikeway through the city. I think I've read where it's 20 kilometers long. Also, I think there's a lot of history here, the church, chapels, churches, and some historic buildings from the 1800s and early 1900s. So I see some examples as we walk along. I'll show you a few. There's one across the street here shortly, I think. That's interesting. I don't know if it's under construction or somebody lives there. So that's some of my thoughts. I think it's a safe city. It's fairly clean. Some of the few of the things I don't like, the probably number one thing is, and it's just part of city life. It's very noisy usually. Now I believe it's Saturday morning, so there's not as much traffic, and there's not as much traffic in the morning. So 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock, it's pretty calm. Not too many people walking or riding right yet, but usually around 7:30 it picks up quite a bit till about 9:30, a couple hours, then people wake up and a lot of various activities, and there goes a jogger now. So, but they call it the city of love, and I find that to be true. If you can't meet somebody and fall in love in Iloilo, I don't think you can do it. So anywhere else is as well as you could here. So I think that part's true, and the name fits the city. There's one of the barangay halls that we play badminton, basketball, and frisbee in, especially if it's raining or something. It's very nice. That reminds me of another thing. There's not many green spaces here where you can play sports or relax. And if you do go places that they do have, it's fairly crowded usually. That's at least my findings. I've not been here, years and years or know everything in the city. But just coming from America, I grew up in this kind of suburbs and been to some of the big cities, but it's kind of a typical city. So, and then I was originally here in the small province, so there's lots of mountains and fields and farmers and things like that. So that's kind of my preference. So coming from that, I find the city, noisy, crowded. Hard to find a peaceful place. It's like trying to video a lot of mornings. It gets so noisy with the traffic. I'm like, I can't hear myself talk hardly and think about, what I'm trying to do. I'm used to walking the mountain trail by myself, and there's nothing, and I can just chat and look around and enjoy nature. So, but the conveniences are very good here. Lots of places to get something to eat. Every few hundred feet there's a little shop or a nicer restaurant. It's a mix of life here, of simple people to people that have quite a bit. It's kind of surprising. We go to this plat here, or housing complex called Westwoods, and the homes there are about 15 to 30 million pesos, which is about 150,000 to probably 250,000 dollars to 600,000 in America. So it's quite exclusive. It's kind of shocking after coming from the province. But yeah, so the conveniences are very good. If you want to get an iPhone or a pair of shoes that fit you, if you got big feet and you're from America, you can find, it's still hard to find larger shoes and stuff, but my point is you can find things here. You want a motorcycle, Yamaha, well, there's a Yamaha shop, probably several in town. I live probably 10 minutes from one. Royal Enfield, Honda, nicer, higher end bike shops with, things you're used to from coming from America. So in that aspect, it's really good. So, but as you walk over the bridge here, you hear the dogs barking and everything. So you can't get away from the roosters and karaoke and dogs barking and that type of stuff that is typical in the Philippines. But yeah, it's a mixture of wealth and modern age and old age and just regular Filipino people. So, but it's December the 28th. We hope everybody's had a good Christmas, and it's in between the holidays here. Got New Year's coming up quick here, I guess 3 or 4 days. So about in the middle. So you can see all the beautiful plants and landscape, and so there's some greenery. But yeah, the mornings and this bikeway is just really nice. Because besides the traffic, it's one of the better, more peaceful places and things you can do in the Iloilo. And I also heard that this is one of the best biking cities in the Philippines. Can't compare it to other cities, but if you want to chime in and share, if you're living in Dumaguete or Manila or Bacolod or some of these other cities, feel free to chime in and tell me about your city, and if you've been here or there, kind of give a comparison. The only other big city I've been in was Manila. That was just when I flew in from the States, and I was there for about 24 hours only, so I didn't really get it, and I was exhausted from the flight, so I didn't really, we were rushing around, get to the airport and get to the hotel and then back to the airport to fly to Ilo, so I didn't really get a good feel of the city, but it was a big city, and I hear it's kind of nice. I suppose Iloilo here is more less people and more laid back, being Manila's the capital of the Philippines. So I'm sure it's bigger and just more congested and more of the things you may like or may not like in a big city. So, but I hadn't made one about what I thought about Iloilo. But overall, I'm kind of not a city person, but I somewhat enjoy it. But I miss the green spaces, the province life, and the mountain trails and that kind of stuff, the big parks where you go and you may not see anybody for 20-30 minutes. Here it's pretty much impossible. You're going to see somebody every you'll never be where you're alone. So unless you're in your own home. That's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you got any questions, I know there's a lot of things I didn't speak about or maybe touched on, but yeah. But there's a lot to do here. It's very can be very touristy. If you love shopping and or need something special, you're likely to be able to find it in Iloilo or the Philippines. I know a lot of people, especially if you're in the province, it's hard to find things and stuff, but not so much here in the big city. So I don't know if I passed that building. I think so. But so that's my thoughts. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment, and share about some of the other cities if you're living here in the Philippines. So I'm just sharing my thoughts on the Philippines. That's a beautiful flower there. I really enjoy that. If you know what that's called, let me know. All right, that's about it. That's my time here. I think it's Saturday morning, December the 28th. I do know that. So just got done with Christmas. Thanks for watching, everybody. Talk to you later.